Ugh, this music is stupid. I tried to go for something different again, but this is gay. No wine and whiskey today, guys. Just water. We're back to the water. And the treadmill. It took Luke this long to sober up. No. I've just been very busy with real life stuff. Anyway, still 30 seconds to go. These countdowns are like long. Oh, this music can do one. Let's put it back onto something else. This one always copyright strikes me though, but I know what it is. It's a bit more chill. What chart do I want to start on? Let's start on this one. Let's be bullish. Here we go. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. How are we doing? Whoa, this let me. Treadmill's like not centered. There you go, more centered. Okay, how's it going, everyone? Doing good. I hope you are all surviving the little dip. Of course, last time I did go live, it did mark the Bitcoin top. Actually, was it? No. I don't know. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. It was the Bitcoin top. So we got drunk. We got bullish at the Bitcoin top. No, we didn't. We knew that there was likely going to be a correction incoming. And yeah, so far I think like there's actually some really nice setups here. I'm looking at Bitcoin as doing one of those funny little inverse head and shoulder type of thingies around here. I have been basically, anticipating a drop down towards about 66. Now, if we can drop below 66, I'd be quite happy with that. So basically, where we are right now, or where it came into, was we've been speaking about this 4-hour gap, 4-hour OB. Okay, and we're only down like, 15% from the highs, take this whole move, not even that, 12% so far. So a very, very shallow correction so far. Dropping into the gap that we have on the 4-hour over the weekend, which I didn't like particularly much. However, we're there and we do seem to be consolidating back above there right now. And also, if we are to look at like anchored VWAP from the whole move up that we've seen, this is holding. Okay, so it is holding at the moment. It's not looking too bad at all. If you go over onto the spot chart, then what we can do here is just a lot of the altcoins have come down to their 200 EMA on the 4-hour, which is my preferred one for those bigger buying opportunities. But with Bitcoin, It's not dropped as much, so it's just around that 100. And you see this kind of thing quite often with Bitcoin. And with a lot of the higher caps, it drops into it, gets a bounce, runs below. You see this with VWAPs all the time as well. And it's a similar kind of situation with moving averages. As you get that bounce, you drop below, you shake out, you reclaim, and then you get continuation. So I'm struggling to see a reason to really be looking at like significantly lower prices here. I do quite like where this is at. It's just consolidating just underneath that prior all-time high, which if you'd actually look at the sentiment out there at the moment, a lot of people quite bearish, yet we are here just consolidating under all-time high, just below the POC. Now that point of control on spot is probably quite likely to shift quite soon. If it does, then that could be the moment in which we see price start to move away from here. But what we also have to bear in mind is that on the lower time frames, if we are to go anchored VWAP from our actual high, that 70 whatever high, 74k high, there is this resistance here. So it's consolidating down here. I like it when it does this. This is like typical like bull market type of behavior that Bitcoin just seems to do all the time. Is it just shakes everyone out, gets everyone fearful on a higher low, and then it'll just start sending it again. So we'll see how it goes. I'm open to slightly lower. I wanted 64. We didn't quite get to 64, but we got into the 64s, and I have been compounding here. So if you actually look at my my actual position in Bitcoin right now, this dip has been the first time that I've been adding. It's the first time I've been adding to the dip since the 38k long that I took. So I have this position here, and it's just nicely nestled underneath. I've managed to like 4x the size of this trade. And you can see where I was buying, okay? I bought the dip here a little bit, 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 bought the dip here a little bit. And my overall position is still nicely nested underneath that 64k, which is where I want my average to be for the next leg up. So I've kind of compounded this to where I'm happy with it, and yeah, just seeing how this goes now. So I am still in that long position. I am hedged in the short. Worst comes to worst, the short position pays for any stops that may get hit, but I have already taken profit on the short, so there's not much of that left. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Right now, this is a bit more of like an internal trade. Now, this could go back up to all-time highs, but I would at the moment just be targeting highs here, taking profit off of those, seeing if I can just build a bit more of an overall position on this. So yeah, with Bitcoin, just pretty chill. I'm not really day trading so much, not really scalp trading so much anymore. I'm just using this opportunity to, whilst the market cools down, using it as an opportunity to rest up, work on some other stuff, and until things go crazy again, because they will start to go crazy again fairly soon. Who do we have in here anyway? I haven't even said hello. I just went straight into analysis, which is weird. Forget about it. Hugo, Griff, Zwift Ace, Krasin, Nudge, Non-Profit, Ducard, Zwift Ace again, Jakuvo, M, Mitko, Nicholas. All right. Zwift Ace, Luke, are you renting out at Chelsea, or do you own a flat there? I'm renting this place. I do own a house, but seriously, like, home ownership is such a fucking nightmare. Such a scam, man. I don't like it. I'd rather just like, you're like tied into it for like, you own a house and it's like, oh, why would you want to live in the same place for like all your life? I don't like renting. I don't like renting because you're like adding to the pockets of other people, but I would happily have property that I rent to other people, but I still prefer renting. I don't have to worry about maintenance. I don't have to worry about like being stuck there, because this house that I've got has been on the market for like 2 years, hasn't sold, and over the last couple of weeks we had to get a load of building work done on it, just to be like, well, I don't want to reduce the price by an extra like 25, 50k. I'd rather put like 5, 10k into doing it up in the hope that then someone buys it for the asking price. So that's why I've not been around as much lately, because I've been at the house. So yeah, I own a house, but I am renting. I just want to sell the damn house. I wanted to sell the house in the bear market, put it all into crypto, but no, still all tied up with money in that stupid house. Last time you went online, next day ETF data came out 4 or 5 hours late. Blah, 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 blah. I knew it's too bullish, didn't short, but I closed my positions. I've not opened anything yet. Okay. Have you sold your spot bags or still averaging in? I sold some spot bags, mainly on alts. Like, I've been taking profit. So on a lot of the altcoins, so much red today. So much red. A lot of the altcoins that have been doing really well, like I was speaking about this, like Arkham had that mad move up, have been selling that a little bit. I have been selling some Solana and some Jupiter today, because I think the meme soul stuff is getting a little bit annoying. So yeah, Solana ecosystem I have been scaling out of. Memes I have been scaling out of. So I still hold, I'm still in a long on WIF, because it hasn't stopped me out. I still hold Doge. I always will hold Doge. I'm fine with that. But other memes, the meme space is just getting really, really annoying. And I said this, didn't I? When we broke all-time high, the first time we broke all-time high, I was like, I did a live stream and I was in a really bad mood. And the reason I was in such a bad mood when I did the live stream as we broke all-time high is I was literally saying, wasn't I? I was like, the space is just going to become full of complete fucking idiots now. Like, that's all it's going to be. And that's how it's going to be for the rest of the year. It's just going to be a bunch of absolute degenerate, retarded apes that have no idea what they're doing, that are just shitting away all their money on high leverage, on stupid scams, and that is crypto in a bull market. So yeah, there's all the good projects as well, and it's up to us to find the good projects and to steer people away from the bad stuff. But there's going to be so many people getting into crypto. They're all fucking stupid. They all want to make a quick buck. And what they're going to do, they're going to lose all their money, and then they're going to be like, oh, I hate crypto, every time there's a little dump. And we knew it was happening. That's why I was in a bad mood the first time we hit all-time high, because that was it. All right, we hit all-time high, news headlines come out, a bunch of idiots flock into the space. Now, sorry if you are here and you are one of those people that are new. But like, don't be an idiot if you're new. Everyone's an idiot when they're new, but like, yeah, listen to the right people, do your own research, like actually do research and do work. Otherwise you'll lose everything. And that's what most people will end up doing. They get into crypto because it's like, oh my God, it's going up. And then they lose money because they're silly. What else have we got in the chat? Do you think Sol is hitting a top? I don't. I think there's still more to go. But yeah, maybe I don't know, it's just getting a bit annoying. Like I don't really like Solana anymore. It's just a bit annoying. But no, Sol's going to go to new all-time highs and is going to smash all-time highs. I'm very sure of it. Whether it has a 30 to 40% correction just to cool down and get like the idiots out again, then maybe. But I'm pretty confident Sol's going to be making new all-time highs. Going to be going to like, where is it at now? Like 200 today it hit. Yeah. Where is Sol? I don't even have Sol in my portfolio list because it's an embarrassment. But I do, of course, do some on-chain stuff, and I do therefore hold quite a lot of Solana. So go back to, yeah, it's going to go to 300. I'm fairly sure. But this is the other thing. Maybe it has hit a top because, wait, forgot about this. Although it's only at $200 and its all-time high is at 260, its market cap is at a new all-time high. So if you go Sol market cap, all right, it has made a new all-time high and it is approaching a $100 billion market cap. So yeah, maybe it is a top. Maybe it is. Because there's obviously a significant amount more supply in the market now. So we'll see. It'd be nice if it is a top. If it is a top, put it all into AVAX. Send AVAX. Red coin, good coin, less degenerate coin, proper stuff. AVAX. Maybe the Polkadot ecosystem, but that's a bit degen too. And maybe one day ETH does something. I thought the ETH layer 2s would do quite well after the upgrade last week. They haven't. I'm a little bit underwater on spot bags with those ETH layer 2s. I have bought Manta, which is okay here. Like $3 is okay, right? It is around that POC, is around $3. So as long as we're not moving too far away from it, it's okay. But my average buy on Manta is $3. So I am a little bit under on that one. Metis. Metis is another one I've been buying that I'm again a little bit under on. Where did I start doing this? Metis. Yeah, a little bit under. Once again, this idea didn't play out. That was like a little trade. But then I had been buying around the 200 moving average within this gap here. But again, it looks like this could be coming down towards that POC, towards that 85. So if it drops down there, my average is just above 100. If it comes down to 85, whatever. And then OP is the other one that I've got some spot on that has not been really performing very well. So yeah, some of these spot buys haven't been very good. but that's I was just a little bit early. I'm not worried about them. I'm fairly confident in the likes of OP, the likes of and Stark. All right, I was wrong on the L2s. They're all down. Like I haven't really had a look at them because they were dumping over the weekend mainly. And I just don't check my portfolio at the weekend. I just can't so. Yeah, it was mainly the weekend that hurt these layer 2s. Because Solana was just going so crazy. So we'll see what happens with these. But luckily, with the L2s, that was a scaling out of Solana ecosystem and starting to go into the ETH ecosystem and AVAX. So I was like moving out of Jupiter, moving out of Dimension, moving out of Solana, moving out of Pyth, Solana coins, and just putting some of those profits into the Ethereum layer 2s, into AVAX, into DOT. But I would have been better just keeping them in Sol. But, oh well, it's profits that I'm moving into that. Oh, who is that that subscribed? Somebody subscribed. I didn't quite see your name. Thank you for subscribing. So yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Put it all in Slurf. This is the thing, man. Slurf. What's the market cap at now for that? I mean, it's dumped like crazy. I actually think it looks pretty good. The chart. But yeah, 250 million market cap on this, on Slurf. Does it have a trading view chart? Probably not. I'll open up Dex. Oh right, it's got BitGet now. See what happens with this. Ooh, we got someone else subscribed. XAA12. Thank you for subscribing. I bought a small bag at 30. So I did buy some Slurf earlier on, just because it's like it's already down. Like it had an 80% correction. So I thought, well, look, it gives you like a 5 to 1. Goes to 0, goes to 0. If it makes another high, you make some money, so whatever. Funny story with the dev. I don't know anything about it. I've just I've just seen that everyone's been aping into it. Luke, did you get yourself some A0? I see it at the bottom of your list there. I did, and then I sold it because it wasn't doing very much. So I was in A0, and that was one of the ones that I got rid of, just to move it into some other assets. I still think it looks fine. I might go back into it, but I don't know. I had this idea. I don't know where that was going. I think that was back to a previous high before it, like, whatever, or I don't know. I had a good idea on it. I like it around the POC. If it comes back down here again, maybe I'll get back into it. But it's one of those, I just, yeah, it's not done much. It's not done very much. What I did instead, I added it into some of the ones that I feel are providing better opportunities. So I moved out some of my A0 and IMX. I also had an IMX position that I closed. I also had a ZIG position that I closed. I also had an Optimus position that I closed. And I moved that into adding to Space, to Via, to Zeph, which I think is, well, I mean, that's probably coming back down here now again. Like, Zeph. Had a nice bounce, but yeah, loads of this stuff's just falling apart now. See how Bitcoin goes. At least I got my winners. At least I got Jupiter making new highs. At least I got Pyth making new highs. Slurf raises 10 million and accidentally burns the funds. Pre-salers get no tokens, dev owes tax. Nice. Nice. Boom, the next. See, this is the thing. Why is everyone talking? Why is everyone talking about these shit coins, man? They're so stupid. Yeah, of course the Slurf story is going to be made up. thing is, that Bohm one, right? I tweeted about that. I had no idea it was going to cause all this nonsense. I tweeted about that last week, like about 2 hours after it launched. I was like, oh my God, this has like a really big liquidity pool. The chart looks great. I think it looks really good. And I was waiting for a dip to buy it. And then I had to go to the house to do the building work. And never bought the dip. Come back again and it's up 200x. So maybe I'm just a bit salty on all these memes because I missed that. I mean, I got into Peng. I got into Peng the day that launched. That did really well. So I made like a 20x on Peng. Then I put some of that into Bohmy. No, I didn't. I wanted to put some of that into Bohmy or Bohm, whatever you call it. Didn't. That did a 200x. I put some into. I'm playing around. I've got soul to burn, so. Yeah. Thoughts on ASM? What's ASM? ASM USDT Assemble Protocol. Is this it? Which one? Because these are all like shit tier exchanges. Coin. Yeah, but which exchange? Which exchange has history? I don't want to start scrolling through them. Because I don't know if that BitGet one's the right one. Kraken. No, I'm asking about ASM. I'll get to Coin in a minute. I'm asking about ASM. I don't want to look at the Uniswap chart, and these are just rubbish. Let me try this BitGet. What the hell is that? Okay, right, there's a Coinbase chart. Thank you. There is a Coinbase chart. Good. This just looks like it's just like exit pump, right? This probably made a new all-time high market cap, exit pump, and then sell off and goes zero. I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I have no idea what it is. I mean, yeah, look, cool. You took out a nice low down here, but I wouldn't touch that. Coin. This is the thing as well. Like, Sia is old, and once again, I wouldn't touch it. Is Sia just SC? Yeah. Daily open. What? Last time I looked at this was February 2023. Coin could be an XVG though. Yeah, but that still went to zero. That's up. It's already gone up 800%. What more do you expect of again, exit pump, old coin, trash? It's like what Verge did, isn't it? Yeah, XVG. Like, look, it's just... See, loads of stuff's doing this. Loads of stuff is here. All these like scammy alts. So Coin, Verge, yeah, it went crazy, right? And then it did this other little pump, and it's doing another little pump, and they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller till eventually it's not got anything left. And with Coin, it's probably doing the same thing. Okay, Sia, look, he had this mad pump. Okay, it's going again. All right, maybe it goes up here somewhere. But why? Why would you like... I don't know, there's so much new stuff out there that can 100x. why would you risk doing it on something that's clearly like never coming back? Okay, yeah, you may get a 10x out of it. You might do this, but the chances are this is never, ever, 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 ever going to do anything like it did previously again. There's so many of these, like Stratus. Does that one still have? No, see, look, that doesn't even exist anymore. Like Bitcoin's Voyager token, like, all of these old things. What other, like, GRT? Wasn't that one? Oh no, the GRT's like, yeah, GRT's another one. Probably not going to do much. I don't think the graph is what I was thinking of. There was something that people were really, really into in the last cycle, and it was like, it's probably going to die. I don't know. 88 Safe Moon. I bought the Soul Safe Moon a couple of days ago. I actually, look, properly, I did TA on the Solana meme shitcoin version of Safe Moon. I'll bring up the Discord. Bear with. So we were talking about this in the chat. And someone said in the chat here, Liquify, Safe Moon is back, retail love it. And then people were looking at it. I was like, you know what? It actually looks kind of good here. So, let me just go here. I did buy it. And I was like, you know what? If it goes to Golden Pocket, that's a good 3x out of that. If it goes to 0, it goes to 0. But you can get a 3R trade by getting to the Golden Pocket. What happened next? It went perfectly there. So I actually took that trade on a scam version of a scam, which was brilliant. So that was good fun. And I made 3x. So, nice. Tom Crown's in the house. Welcome. I know, I have like 100 viewers. You have like 100,000. Congratulations, by the way, on 100k subs. I saw that earlier. Everyone congratulate Tom Crown, 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It isn't fake Tom Crown either, by the way, because if you actually go and click on the account, it is real Tom Crown, real 100k subscribers Tom Crown. Took you 5 years. I mean, I've been here 3 years. Can I get like 88? 88,000 subscribers in 2 more years? Maybe. No, I mean you can click on his profile and then click on go to channel on this chat. It's not a scam link. You just look at somebody's profile and you can see who it is. Oh, they can't. Okay, they can't. Anyway, I can, and I can see that it's actual Tom Crown. Okay. Look, I could show you. See, if I go to chat, let's. Well, anyway, where else are we? What's going on? See, I don't even know how YouTube works. Tom Crown is the low in. What do you think? Are we going to do anything today? I think it might move up from here. I don't see too much of a reason for it to to drop any lower. I would like to. The trade I wanted to take today was this. Coming back in, target those Friday lows, impulse from here. Previous week lows when you take out the weekend shenanigans and then get a bit of a move up. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah. It's all a bit boring today. And alts are just dying unless it's Solana or AVAX. Which is okay to me. Everyone hit the like button, please. Let's see if we can get some more likes in here. Check out the juicy liquidity on the heat map, short side. Let's have a look. My Trading Light subscription ran out today, and I refuse to pay for anything. So I guess I'm gonna have to pay for it. But yeah. Oh no. I'm so poor. My payment didn't go through. I have like no money in the bank. It's all in crypto, and it couldn't even pay for my Trading Light subscription. Anyway, yes. Do we look at the liquidation heat map? See what's around there. There is some juicy liquidations up here, but I mean there always is. Yes, this actually takes us into where we want it to go, which is that 66. So if this does take out this sell side stuff first of all, then yeah. Owl can pay Trading Light in crypto. Yeah, but I also don't want to get rid of any crypto. A bit of a dilemma. No, I just use I use like disposable cards, and I just obviously haven't got any money in that virtual card at the moment to continue paying. I'll get it back. I'll get Trading Light back. What else is going on here though? Man, there's so much selling going on. How are the funding rates? Pretty neutral. So look, this is the thing. This is quite useful. I'm sure most of you guys have seen this already. But just seeing the change in funding rates over time, and just seeing how we're all more or less back to neutral again now after it was a bit cooked. So you see the heat of the heat maps. Bitcoin getting a little bit tasty back then around the 11th and 12th of March. Starting to become a bit more neutral again. It would be nice to see some negative funding. It's kind of creeping in on some alts. So yeah. We could start to get a little bit of negative funding maybe. When you look at the delta, there is clearly spot is holding up fine, as it always is. So the spot bit's holding, and it's just again just perp selling off. And when you look at the open interest, it's relatively flat here, so it could go either way. Like I think what I'd really like to see is that drop down and then reverse and take it back up. So if we can see this, just stop out the longs early and then get a move up, get that little bit of a drop in open interest, get that maybe some divergence here when you start to look against these lows, form a little bit of divergence potentially, and yeah, then run it back. That could be kind of nice. But yeah, certainly it's all perps led to this move down, so it doesn't make me overall bearish at all. Spot is still good. Also, New York session has closed now, so quite often that does leads to a little bit of relief. It has done previously, so there's quite often that sell-off as you go into the New York close. There's a bit of a relief once the market does close, so yeah. Julius, thank you very much for the €5 tip. So juicy trade on Rue with tight stop loss. Thank me later. Let's have a look on Rune. Rune. Rune's a good one. Rune's been very resilient lately. Let's go 4 hour. Okay, what are we supposed to be saying here? Let's have a look. My charts are so basic. Get rid of this. Let's go macro. I think lower on Rune, personally. I think we likely see a bit lower. So we hit that monthly perfectly. You got previous week low down here. You got... Nah, I'm not going to bother with that weekly. It's not very significant. You know what? I'd go for $6.50 on this. Just because it rejected perfectly off of a monthly level, and if it's already respectful of that, then I do think that it could go lower. Now, okay, you are back into the previous day open, so you've got that. It is back into the previous day open. If the market pumps, then yeah, great. You've actually got a really cheap trade here. So this has, single prints, you had this zone. You've taken out these lows. I don't know why that are. It's just because, so previous week low is there. I guess we're looking something similar to Bitcoin, where, okay, the weekend price action we can basically forget about somewhat. It doesn't have to take the lows again, but it's taken that low is gone, similar to what Bitcoin's doing. So what are we saying on this? You would go for okay. Yeah, I get it. Maybe this is worth a try, because you do have a very tight stop. And even if it's just internal, go back to something like this, maybe start to look at the fibs. Somewhere back up here. Who's this? Lesfuzz Umbatron. Do Canto, please. Thank you for the €2.34 tip. Yeah. You actually, it's quite nice. And you got round numbers here, haven't you? So you've got like $8 round number entry, $10. You'd aim for the 10. Aim for that big $10. Be happy with that. I wouldn't place a stop loss directly there, but if you can still get like a good, a 4. You just want to allow a little bit of room for an SFP. And then that's basically like, yeah, see what the market does. You could get a bit more out of that. Could milk it a little bit more. You know what? Should we take it? I do like to take trades that people have suggested on the stream so that I know who I should listen to for non-financial advice. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it on the stream right now. Camille, thank you for subscribing. So we're going to go Rune. Is it on Woo? Rune perp, yeah. I don't think I've traded Rune before. As long as it doesn't start moving right now, I'm just gonna mark it in. We're gonna buy 200 Rune. Small trade. Set my stop at $7.80. $7.79 means I'm risking $80, and I'm going to take profit at $9.95. Which means I can make $350. I'm on cross leverage. Here's the trade. I've done it. You can see it here. I'll bring it up on the chart. So I am in this trade. There you go. Poof. So that's how I've just set it. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, make 350 or lose 80. I'll do. Yeah, I know. I probably maybe I should widen that stop. Maybe we'll just call it around 100. You know what? Wherever $100 is. I'm not thinking this through. This is a live stream. I'm not being too. All right. If I'm risking 100 for 350, then I can bring that stop to, oh yes, $7.69. So my stop is now $7.69, and my take profit is $9.95. My entry is $8.19. So yeah, 3.5 hour. It's okay. It'll do. Chewing gum. At least someone think we're still bullish. Thank God I'm not alone. I'm always bullish, man. We are Taurus. The logo is a bull. I have to be. I'm not always bullish. I'm not always bullish. I do short as well. But yeah, I do see this as being a good opportunity right now. And I just would rather look for good longs. You got to think, you always will make more money through taking good long trades than you will through taking good short trades. It's just a fact. Because the thing is, as you take a long trade, first of all, it can go up above 100%, whereas a short trade can only go down by 100%. So you can only make 100% from that trade. And then with a short trade, the lower it goes, the less notional value you have on that trade. So your profits are just diminishing and diminishing and diminishing and diminishing the lower it goes. Whereas with a long trade, you add 10%, you make a 10% gain, you've made 10% on that trade, plus the notional value of that trade has gone up by 10%. So if it makes another 10%, then you're compounding. And it naturally compounds. With short trades, they just diminish. The returns diminish consistently. With long trades, the returns compound consistently. So it's just like, yeah, it is just a fact that I do take shorts, but I would rather, if the market's pulling back, just take the day off and just like chill. And I have hedge short positions. Like I am in a short as well. I am in a short on Bitcoin, but I'm also in a long, so it's just a hedge. Chappies, take a look at this golden nugget. Is it on, can we get a trading view chart for it, or is it a dex screener kind of thing? This one, Gate.io. Okay. I don't know what it is. Can't comment. No idea what it is. It looks like balls. So I bought I got this. It looks a bit like wolf with balls. Maybe not. When you look at this on Dex Screener, it has a similar kind of structure to that Chappies thing. Wolf with balls. Shorts usually a faster trade, yeah. Yeah, so shorts you have to be a bit more like, you have to manage the positions a bit more. Longs you can just relax. I find it to be more relaxed taking long positions. Especially when you're like in a bull market. I still have a decent amount of UPNL. I mean, we can try and find a short. There's probably not much out there right now. GTO USDT. I do like JTO. Again, it is Solana chain. I do own some. That's a very good looking chart. Yeah, that is a very good looking chart. It's just resilient, isn't it? Throughout this whole drop, it's just resilient. And again, it's Solana ecosystem. Dupe the same. So JTO's like what here? Like from Dupe, you would be expecting this to take out these highs. So yeah, good coin. I like this coin. I do own this coin. Algo is another one that has felt the wrath of my rebalancing. No longer in it, but I mean, there's good potential with it still. Let's have a look at this and try and do something more technical on it. You're at the 200 EMA on the 4 hour, which is decent. You have, I think the thing with Algo is because it's old, I'm just less interested. It's a bit of an old man, so I am therefore a little bit less interested, and it does have significantly more supply. See, the thing with the volume, yeah, okay, but if we go Algo, does it have a market cap? I don't know. Nah, I don't know. It has a lot more supply than it used to, and Yeah, I mean, the algo BTC pair is going to be crushed, right? I think we looked at this, like, I like it, and I think it will do well. But yeah, it's just not doing enough. It's just not doing enough for me. So I did have some, it went up a little bit. It was part of my like Coinbase float. So I have like different portfolios. I have like my main portfolio, which is the stuff that I want to hold through like a whole cycle. Fundamentally really like it. Think that it has the potential for really good returns. That's the stuff that's on here. I sold my I sold this shit again. This is the second time. This is gone. Fuck that B-ball thing. That's gone. So yeah, I tried along, or tried the spot bag. Didn't work out. Got rid of that. So that one can go. I'm no longer interested. It's failed me twice, so whatever. Yeah, I have the stuff that like I like for like a whole cycle, and then I had like Coinbase float, which is essentially just what I use for like day-to-day, like buying stuff, paying the rent, doing all of that kind of thing. And algo was within that. So I had been holding that since last year, November. And it did great. Okay, so since last year, like around November, that's when I started to do this. It's like 2x, it's doubled, almost 3. But then other stuff's done so much more and has been so much more profitable that, yeah, I just wasn't feeling it. So you had this big POC on algo. And I'd spoken about this before, right? Okay, you had this big POC that was resting just above these highs. So as soon as it came up into there, as soon as it came up into 30 cents, I was just like, okay, I'm out of there. I'm done. So we'll see how it goes, but no longer holding algo. JTO does look so good. I mean, if you're holding algo, move it into JTO and you'll probably do better. Non-financial advice. You probably won't do better now that I've said that. But yeah, like go into the coins that have momentum behind them. And right now it is the Solana Sol ecosystem. JTO, Jupiter, Pyth, etc. Basketballs, another quick Bitcoin update. Yeah, my Bitcoin update's really simple. Holding 100 EMA on the 4 hour. POC's moved now, by the way. We did say that it would likely move. So look at your developing POC. That has just moved, right, down to where price currently is. You would expect price now to move away from that. Look, when the POC shifts up, price expanded higher. Okay, this is the first time since that point the price expanded higher. POC has shifted back down again. And again, here, look, you see POC shifts down. And at the moment it shifts down, you're getting this move, it shifts down, and then you get a move away from it. So we have seen that POC move. You would then expect price to repel away from that. It's just whether it goes up or down at this stage. So I think up, but I would quite like to see a move down to 66k first. So if it can shake out 66k, get a move up, that would be lovely. If not, then let's just go up. What's Bitcoin dominance doing? I imagine that would have come back up towards the highs again here. Yeah. So Bitcoin dominance is back up near those highs. Stablecoin dominance, I would imagine that's had a decent move up today as well. Total market cap. Anything going on like on the macro stuff? Not really. You might see like, I don't know. But yeah, Bitcoin looks okay. FOMC meeting this week. It is indeed. So we do have what am I trying to do? Show this week. So this week we do have FOMC on Wednesday at 6 p.m. UTC. And then we have the World Economic Forum annual meetings on Thursday. How exciting. We have Powell testifying on Friday. But yeah, FOMC, 6 p.m. UTC. So I mean, maybe just sideways until then. Who knows? It hasn't been having, like, economic data hasn't been having too much of an effect on crypto lately. So, and I think we are priced in that there will be no rate cut. So that is what has been priced in. A no rate cut. So hopefully there is no rate cut, because I don't think, like, there won't be a rate cut. It's like there's not going to be a rate cut. So yeah, it doesn't really. I don't really get why people are going to be paying attention to it. There's just no chance that there's going to be a rate cut. Based off of the data that's been coming out, CPI, PPI, the last couple of months. And then it's getting close to an election, so then, yeah, not this year. I think that's what could potentially spook the market, is if in the minutes and if in the press conference they then start to say, unlikely that we're going to see it this year. I think that's what could cause some volatility, because we know there's not going to be a rate cut this quarter, because there isn't. That's going to be announced on Wednesday. Then by the time you get to the next FOMC decision, it's really, elections really starting to ramp up, and I just don't see them interfering with, like, economic policy or whatever when the election's ramping up. Yeah. So if there is to be that correction, it does need to happen soon, and I guess that's what we are seeing. We've seen it from the Nasdaq anyway. I think it's over. Like, I honestly think the correction's over. We've seen it from the Nasdaq. We saw it from the ES. Okay, it came down into a really good level. Market still looks healthy. Big rebound today. Everything still looks decent. Yeah. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, Bitcoin is starting to creep back up again here. How's our Rune trade getting on? Are we making money? Are we making money? Did I take it on this one? Come on, Rune. Get moving. I'm 8. Was 9, was 8, was then 9, and now 9 again. And now 8 again. I'm between $8 and $9 in profit. 9 again. Wonderful. Okay, I think I'm probably going to wrap it up here. I just wanted to get back into the swing of things for this week. What do you guys think of these more like evening-y streams, by the way? I feel like I prefer them. So you kind of get like more of the trading and stuff out the way during the day. Then into the evening, it's a bit more just talk about the markets, have a look at what's going on, start to find some little setups that may be looking good for the next day. Hopefully it's the right time of day for a lot of people. We get the, after work, for those of you in Europe, get some of the US audience in. No other streams at this time. So yeah, I do quite like 7 p.m.-ish. Basically, I'll just like live stream and walk instead of going to the gym. Market close streams are good to either catch some action or wrap up the day. Yeah, I'm not staying up until midnight though. But it is New York close, and then quite often actually then it's like crypto has the market to itself after the New York session closes. So around that time when New York closes, there's often some quite nice, that's what you meant. Yeah, cool. I will continue to do it this time. At least up until I potentially move to Dubai, and then it becomes much later in the day. So I'll have to I'll have to reconsider then. But yeah, it's a bit more chilled. I like these chill streams, and we can take some setups if we find them, and we can do that. Yeah, anyway, you guys as well, like before I do go, if we are basically Toros, the team, is going to be in Dubai next month for Token 29. So we're going to be there. So come and join us. We are going to be doing trading together. We're going to be doing some stuff. So drop me a message if you are interested. And nudge me if I haven't responded, and if maybe you have sent me a message. But yeah, we are going to be there next month. Middle of April. New subscriber, Baska Decker. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. I am going to wrap it up here though. So thank you everybody. If you put on a coach from the UK, I'll come. I mean, yeah, we are, there's a few of us going. Myself, Kate, Dave, Hostapar, a few of us. Anyway, cool. Thanks everybody. See you soon. Enjoy your evening. Maybe back tomorrow. I'm going to try and do these more regularly.